Dear Lord. Modern Warfare 2. I don't even know what to say. This had so many ups and downs. This is pretty much like the roller coaster Call of Duty. What is going on, guys? It is Nate here, bringing you another episode from the good, the bad, and the duty, where we talk about the good and bad things that happen from each Call of Duty. And, obviously there's some completely awful things about this game. Just going to get them out of the way first. I think we all know what they are. The one-man army, danger close, commando, instant zoom-in snipers, and all that good stuff. Infinite, grenades, infinite C4s and claymores, and people just noob tubing and camping for nukes. And that's all obvious. But this game had a lot of good stuff. Especially if you played it from the beginning. I mean, obviously you had the 1887 Akimbo. Completely overpowered shotguns that they patched. Well, they eventually patched, not evidently. They patched them so the range was lower. You had the javelin glitch where if you killed someone, they would just automatically blow up, just like Dead Man's Hand, which makes no sense because it was a glitch in Modern Warfare 2, and then they put it as a death streak in Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, good job, Infinity Ward. And this is when Infinity Ward was breaking apart. There's not much support to the game, because there's not really much they could do with all the legal battles. Maybe they didn't own the rights to the game and they couldn't patch some stuff. They did patch something, I believe, in the middle of Black Ops 2, or there was something offensive to like Islams or something on a bathroom painting frame or something, and they patched that out of the game. But they couldn't fix One Man Army or anything like that because they're just trying to save Activision's butt. They weren't trying to fix the game. They don't care about this game anymore. But this game, when it first came out, and even today if you get in the right lobby, is the best Call of Duty in my opinion. It was my first Call of Duty, and maybe that's swaying my opinion to get this nice three-piece with the Spaz. The Spaz was just such a great gun, and I didn't think it was overpowered at all, because everything in this game was just so powerful. And you compare it to the Remington, it had more range and damage than the Remington from Black Ops 2. But it pumped really slow, and you didn't just instantly shoot out of your sprint animation. And this game catered to every single player, which is just amazing. You see I'm using the heartbeat sensor right now, because I've never used that before in my life. And I was just like, might as well, because I know nobody in this game uses Ninja, and that's the way to counter it, is with Ninja. Everyone uses Commando. So I was like, might as well throw it on, and it did pretty well. But this game catered to every single type of player. If you were a camper, you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead, throw down some claymores, get a silenced assault rifle, and you can camp really well. If you're a run and gunner, you had your silenced UMP and your marathon lightweight. Knifers were really good in this game. Only Use Me Blade had that. Although he didn't use Commando, I don't think, but you had Commando if you needed to. The snipers were really good in this game. Assault rifles were strong. Most of the SMGs were pretty good. The worst gun was probably the light machine guns. There weren't too many good ones, but it pretty much catered to every single type of play, and you could play however you want. And something that I really liked is just the amount of customization compared to COD 4, which only had a couple of attachments. This one just like doubled and tripled the amount of attachments. You had the holographic, the ACOG, not just the noob tube. You had the underbarrel shotgun. You had FMJ instead of deep impact, and the heartbeat monitors you can see right here. And there's just so many different attachments in the game. You can really play how you like. And then the kill streaks, instead of just UAV, an airstrike, and then dogs or a chopper at 7. You had, oh my god, there's at least 15, 16 kill streaks. You can see I get the Harriers. There's some great ones. I love the AC-130 from Modern Warfare 2. I don't know if there's anything better than getting like a 6-man AC-130 and you just hear it come down, and it's just like boom, and it's just like the best feeling ever. So yeah, you had a ton of kill streaks. Some of them were useless. I mean, like, no one used the stealth bomber really, or no one really used the emergency airdrop. But for the most part, pretty much everyone used every single kill streak. Of course, the nuke is, it came out in Modern Warfare 2, and this is where Call of Duty just like absolutely took off, especially on the YouTube scene, because people would tell you how to get nukes, and this is how I even got into YouTube, was Modern Warfare 2. I'm like, how do people get nukes? I can't even get a Predator missile. I'd be happy to get Harriers. Oh man, by the time I was looking up how to get nukes, I've probably gotten 2 Harriers in my whole life, because I always ran UAV, counter UAV, or a care package, and then like a predator missile, and I'd be lucky to get like 2 UAVs a game. So I was a 1 KD player. I wasn't very good at all. And then so this just absolutely just blew up YouTube. COD became, you know, extremely popular, and it was really fun. The connections were great. The hit detection was great. You know, not many people were using that BS of perks, or if they were, I mean, if people noob tubed you in this game, maybe it was just, I don't know, maybe because it was an older game, but people didn't really care that much. Yeah, it was rage-inducing sometimes to get blown up when you're on a good streak, and, you know, it was kind of cheap, but, you know, I guess people were just more tolerant back in the day. And some of the best stuff, you know, the campaign was great, but some of the best stuff that I've enjoyed out of this Call of Duty was the music. The scores by Hans Zimmer, and he's a really, really great artist slash composer. I actually have the Modern Warfare 2 soundtrack on my phone. So, I mean, the music's just, I guess it's underrated. Not really many people care about, I guess, soundtracks for video games, of course, but it was really good. The sound was really good. You know, I feel like the guns sounded really powerful. You sounded like a man when you shot. You know, the shotguns were just beast mode sounding. There wasn't too many negatives in this game, except for the obvious, you know, one-man army, danger close, noob tubes, claymores, and commando and stuff. But, you know, I guess this is pretty much like a pretty, you know, just an amazing girl, and she's just like the most beautiful thing ever. But then you dig down deeper, and she has like AIDS and doesn't shower, and, you know, all that stuff. So she's just like this beautiful girl on the outside, and you dig deeper and she's just like this nasty thing. And I guess at the end that just makes her a nasty thing. You know, it doesn't really matter how cute she is if she doesn't shower and she has like AIDS and herpes and stuff and like blue waffles. But anyway, I love this Call of Duty. It's just so easy to fix. If they went back nowadays and just like fixed all the BS, it'd be the greatest game of all time in my opinion. This is easily my favorite Call of Duty when it was good. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.